Hello students, my today's topic is factorizing algebraic expressions of the form ax square plus bxy plus cy square. Before that, we have done factorization of the form ax square plus bx plus c, which is written in front of you on the screen, where a, b and c were constants. A, b and c were constants. If you focus on x square, its coefficient is x, a, coefficient of x is b and c is a constant term. So all these constant were the constant of this expression, quadratic expression, which is quadratic in variable x. This expression is quadratic in variable x. Here variable is x. But now we will learn factorization of the form ax square plus bxy plus cy square. This is a dual type quadratic expression in which we can take y as a variable. We can take y as a variable as well, just like x as a variable. Here x can be considered as a variable as well as y can be considered as a variable, but not both the alphabets on the same time. Either you will take x as a variable or you will take y as a variable. Now, if we take x as a variable, so this is a quadratic expression in x, and all the coefficients or the alphabets along with x terms are considered as constants. For example, x square has its coefficient as a, x has its coefficient as by, and cy square has no variable x, so this whole term will be considered as a constant. So how many constants are there? A, by, cy square. Look at this, a, by and cy square are constants, whereas x is a variable. Over here we have fixed it, that now we are taking x as a variable. If you want to take y as a variable, you will write down this equation, this expression like this: cy square first, then bxy, then ax square. Okay, so at the same time, this expression behaves like a dual expression. Okay, dual quadratic expression, but we don't have any concern with it. We will not do it dually. We will just do it simply taking x as a variable. Okay, whenever you have a question like this, you will just take the variable given to you in the first square term as a variable of the whole expression. Understood? Now this is a question. With the help of this example, concept will be more clear. Now here w square minus 2wt minus 15t square. I am fixing w as a variable of this expression. It means this quadratic expression is in variable w. This is quadratic in variable w. Again, I am reading it. This expression is a quadratic expression in variable w. We will read it like this, not t. I am not taking t as a variable, so t will be considered as a constant. Very simple. Constant t square has coefficient minus 15. According to, now we will, there are three terms, we will do midterm break. According to sum and product rule, I have explained before, we will make suitable pairs of 15, just of the numbers, to break down minus 2wt. To break down or to write down or to replace minus 2wt, we will take help from 15. So make the suitable pair of 15, which will give you, after addition or subtraction, minus 2 wt, you can say, because you will put variable later with it. So 15 suitable pair is equal to 5 multiplied by 3. If you write down, now we want to get minus 2. If you write minus sign with the bigger factor and write it down over here, minus 5, then write plus sign with the smaller factor, plus 3 over here, then you write variable of the term or alphabets along with minus 2 with them, you will feel easy while subtracting or adding them, because the signs are different signs over here. So we will subtract the terms. 5 minus 3 will be 2. Whenever we have different sign with two terms having same variables, having same alphabets, we subtract them and sign of the bigger term comes with the answer. So minus 2 WT is conclusion or is the result of the subtraction of these two. It means this pair minus 5 WT plus 3 WT is a replacement of minus 2 WT. We can replace minus 2 WT by minus 5 WT plus 3 WT like this. I have written over here. Now make pairs and you will do it in the rough column so that you can come to know that whenever we will subtract or add, whenever we will add or subtract these two terms, we will get minus 2 WT. If we are not able to get this term back, it means your suggested terms are not correct. I am repeating it again. You will adjust the signs and the terms like this so that when you want to get back minus 2 WT, you can get that term back. If you are not able to get minus 2 WT back, it means your replacement pair is wrong. Now look at this, it's very clear. Minus 5 WT plus 3 WT is giving us clearly minus 2 WT. This is just a check. We are not going back. We are not actually going back. We are just checking whether we can get back this term or not. Okay, now it's very simple. Make pairs. This plus sign is dividing the four terms into two parts, into two pairs. From first pair, you will take what common? It's very obvious, W is common. Divide W square by W, you will get 1 W back. So W as a common outside, and if you divide W square means W into W. 1 W will be cut down with the W with which we are dividing it, and we will get the other W as a leftover. So whenever there is a W square, means one power has gone out and one inside. If you want to divide it, you may. Now come to the second term. If you divide 5WT, if you divide 5WT by W, because W is common of both the terms. W is common in both the terms and the least power of W is 1. So we will take W as a common and divide both the terms by W one by one and get the leftover terms over here inside the bracket. Okay, here W will be cut down with W and minus 5T you will get. Plus, now first of all look at the numbers. Out of 3 and 15, which number is dividing both the numbers? I think 3 is the suitable number which can divide 3 and 15. So 3 1 times is 3, means 3 is common. WT, out of WT what is common? T square is present here. T raised to power of 1 is present here. So the smallest power and the biggest number we always take as a common. So 3 is the biggest number out of 3 and 15 and T is the smallest power out of T and T square. So we will take 3T as a common and divide these two terms in the rough column one by one by 3T. So when we will divide it by 3T, we will get W here, and we will divide, and when we will divide 15T square by 3T, we will get 5T here. Now throughout this expression, it's very clear. The biggest or the bigger factor, W minus 5T, is common throughout. Plus sign is dividing these terms and these terms into two parts. The whole expression is into plus sign is a just like a boundary or just like a wall between these two factors. Now look at this pair and look at this pair. W minus 5t is common throughout. So we'll pick up W minus 5t over here. What left behind? W plus 3t. We always do like this, but you can write it down this whole factor in rough column and you can divide it by W minus 5t. So W minus 5t will be cut down, W minus 5t which is written under it in the rough column, you will left with W over here. So we can do it verbally as well. If you focus on this pair and on this pair, the biggest factor when it is common and we have picked it up, just put your finger on it, your other finger on it, and you will see only W plus 3t left over and it will come as a factor along with it. I think everything is clear because it's a very easy example but very important. If you revise it, you will understand, your understanding will be reinforced. So revise this example once more. I will do more questions on ax square plus bxy plus cy square in my next video. I hope everything is clear, students. Please don't forget to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.